Oi, oi, it's Evan from the West Ham way. I'm joined by Connor. Connor, we've just lost 2-1 to Man United in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. How do you feel, mate?
Holding back the tears, to be honest. You know,
You're not the only one.
well, being behind the goal when Kouyate's header went in is just devastating to see the flag raised. And then just watching, all the upset fans leaving the ground and then just looking at the empty pitch, knowing that might be the last time I'll go there. It's just, it's devastating.
Mate, that sounds absolutely heartbreaking. You're not the only one that's holding back the tears. To be fair, Kouyaté was offside. We can't complain about that. But the point is, we won't get many more nights like this at the bowling.
I mean, it's unbelievable what this ground has produced, especially this season. I mean, the last few years I've always sort of dreaded coming home because we've always had quite a boring game at times, and this season has been the case where we've gone against the lower teams and, we've gone at them, but they've held back and we can't get through to them. And this time, Man United played like one of those teams in the bottom half that they don't want to lose, but they're just going to counter when they can. And, the problem is that we know how to play when we turn it on. We don't always turn it on. And the most devastating thing is we are probably one of the most vocal fan bases going. We're all over Twitter. We've got our owners over Twitter. We've got their sons over Twitter. Every single thing that comes out of any of our players or owners or managers' mouth is tweeted or put on the internet. And it gets all of the fans really up for it. And it just kills me to see the fact that, we didn't turn up today. Our best players didn't want to win the game, it seems.
Dom, 2-1 Manchester United, FA Cup quarter-final, we're out. What did you make of it, mate?
I'm crestfallen. I'm shocked.
That is the perfect... I want you to say that once more because that was fantastic. You what?
Are you deaf?
Yeah.
No, I'm crestfallen. I really am. You know what? This has been a wonderful season, but this is the worst point of it. You're always going to have high and lows, but you know what? This is the worst point,
I know a lot of people will say if you offered us at the start of the season a quarter-final...
It's not August.
Exactly.
It's April. Sorry, but,
No, I completely agree, mate.
I'm just... Going into the game, right, it's the biggest game this season. We've turned up for so many games.
And is it possible
games.
one of the biggest games since we've had since the playoff final? This is our chance to go to Wembley and prove something.
Exactly, mate. We've turned up for so many huge ones this season, and I really thought, because Man United are not a good side. Well, they are a good side, but they're not as good as they were.
They're not performing as they need to.
But they look like the old Man United tonight. But you know why? Because we made them look like it.
I completely agree.
They were hungrier. They were hungrier than us.
Even in the first half when it was 0-0 and we were putting a little bit of pressure on, we never really looked like we were going to penetrate.
It was comfortable for them, mate. It was comfortable. We barely threatened them apart from the goal. That's it. I mean, I can't believe it.
How many crosses did we put into no one?
I can't believe how bad we were. I don't really know about the crosses. I mean, but there was nothing there tonight. Is
that something to do with fatigue, do you think?
I don't know, mate. I can't. It might be. I don't know. It's just... We've bottled it. We've bottled it big time. I mean, so much riding on this game.
It really was, wasn't it?
Billy said he wants to cup. He wants to cup more than Champions League. That's a huge statement. It's not his... actually, I think he got his selection a bit dodgy wrong tonight.
Really? Who would you have picked?
I would have put Tompkins at right back, brought Ginger Pele back in, because Ginger Pele's so hungry at the back.
I couldn't agree with you more, mate.
Push further forward is more of a threat.
Do you know what the worst thing about that is, mate? If Collins was playing, I am adamant he would have done something about what Fellaini had
tonight, though, mate. It's the last few games we've missed him since he's been out. And Fellaini, right? He's a dirty, cabbage-headed knobhead, but he's the reason he won it for them.
Anyway, I'm joined by Callum. Callum, what an unbelievable result. We've gone out to Man United, who, to be fair, were the better team tonight. What did you make of the whole game?
The entire game, Antonio lazy.
Lazy?
Well,
to be honest, mate, I think he's knackered.
After Saturday, he was kind of knackered, but
no offence, I don't think we could even pin it on just Saturday. He has run his heart out from, as soon as he got his chance this season until now, and I don't think it's his fault, but we really need a right back, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And Sam Barron's cap's out, well, not anymore because he's not in the cup, but, Sam Barron's back from injury, hopefully he can push and turn them right up front. But what was Valencia doing today? Why would we start Valencia?
You're not the first person to be unhappy with Valencia today. Would you release him in the summer?
Yes. Because I heard of Argentine friend to Lanzini, who's I can't remember his first name, but his phone.
Okay. Yeah, the striker, bro.
Yeah, I think he could play with variety of attacking midfield roles, so I think he'll be good for the Premier League.
So you'd let Valencia go completely, yeah?
And I don't know what's happened to Sacco, because but if we had him today, he would have provided a lot more attacking threat.
I agree. Sacco was injured. That's what Bilic said. He wasn't fit to play tonight. Do we now need to focus on honestly qualifying for the Champions League?
Yes, full on. FA Cup was in Bilic's plans, not anymore because we're out. But I think now Bilic can be dreaming of Champions League. What would that do for West Ham? Amazing things.
So we've got 6 games left. Do you honestly believe we can gain 18 points?
Yes.
We start off at Leicester next weekend. What do you think the score is going to be, mate?
I'm going for confident 2-0.
Really, 2-0?
I think
So you're not worried about Vardy. You're not worried about Morris.
if we have the right defence, I think we can handle them.